And flags are flying at half-staff today all across Wisconsin after that school shooting in Madison yesterday that killed one teacher and one student, while police are saying the shooter was a 15-year-old girl and she killed herself after the rampage. They're still looking into a motive, while 6 victims are in the hospital tonight, 2 of them kids fighting for their lives. NBC's Shaq Brewster is in Madison now at a memorial for the victims. Hey there, Shaq. It's such an absolute horrific loss for the community. I see people gathering behind you there. How are they coming together tonight?
Yeah, you can see people behind me, Gotti, many of them having candles in their hand. I'm sure you hear the music that's playing right now. I'll tell you, by the stage, there are 3 crosses there, and people are laying down flowers to honor the victims and honor those who were lost in this shooting. And of course, think about those who are still recovering from this. We know 2 people, as you mentioned, are still in the hospital with life-threatening injuries, and those people are top of mind for so many people who are coming out to one of the many vigils that are taking place across the area. And Gotti, when I'm talking to people here in this city, one thing that is striking to me is just how heartbroken they are, but how many people are also connected to what happened at that school. I want you to listen to a conversation that I had with the father of an 11th grader at that school who was in the school during the shooting. She said her class was right down the hallway from where those shots rang out. I want you to listen to how her father is now processing this and what he's thinking about at this point.
Nobody knows the heart, of a person except, their creator. So, as much as they can find and or speculate, it's kind of immaterial in one sense. It's how we build from here, how we heal from this time as a community.
He told me that although he knew fairly quickly that his daughter was okay, he said that it took 6 hours for him to be reunified with her, to be able to essentially hug her again. And he said that she's someone who's not usually emotional, but she was someone who gave him a big hug when that moment finally came. And Gotti, I should also note that as the community is trying to grieve, we do know at many schools, according to police across the area in the Madison School District, they received false threats, calls of false threats to some of those schools, causing temporary lockdowns or shutdowns for some of those districts. You just get a sense of the compounding impact that this is having for so many people in this community, Gotti.
Yeah, for that community to have to deal with swatting while they're struggling with coming to terms with what happened there, it's just unimaginable. Do we know how she got a gun?
That is still definitely the focus of the investigation, Gotti. We know that investigators have spent lots of hours with the suspect's father. They say the parents have been fully cooperating in the investigation. We also know that they're looking to see what they can find from a motive here. They searched the parents' home, or the home of the suspect's parents yesterday into the night. They say that they're talking to witnesses, talking to classmates about the possibility that this shooter was bullied in school. They say that they're also going through social media, specifically documents that are being shared, frankly, unverified documents being shared online widely that are purported to be from the suspect. The chief today acknowledging that they're doing what they can to identify those documents and to try to verify or see if they're authentic or otherwise. But that's all part of the investigation as they try to figure out what caused this, how that shooter got access to the weapon, and why this happened just yesterday, Gotti.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.